Do you know that story
Oh
in the
yeah, the
Talmud?
Diamantina story.
Do you want to tell it, or should I?
Well, I'll do the best that I can. I wasn't there when it happened, but I've watched the videos. So Brian and Ty Davenport are ranchers from Texas, amazing men. Especially if you've gotten to meet them, they're incredible. Um, but Ty is the rancher, but his brother was he went on to become a gold miner, a diamond miner, got into the jewelry business, and from my understanding, when the rabbis were in Texas and they were inspecting the cows, they they were one of the rabbis came over and started talking to Brian and just was like, "Hey, so what do you do for work?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm a gem dealer. I this is I mine and I sell gems." And apparently this rabbi started freaking out and he started yelling in Hebrew and he started running and grabbing the other rabbis and the Davenports and Byron, they're all like, "Oh no, what's going on? We don't, we don't know what they're yelling about." But they started saying Diamantina, Diamantina, and the story goes is that when they needed a red heifer back, back in during the previous temple, they they actually, I'm sorry, when they on the ephod, one of the gemstones went missing and it had fallen off somewhere, and they needed to go get a new gemstone. So they found a gem dealer named Diamantina, and at the time of this, it's a beautiful story. It's a much more involved story, but the short of it is that his brother was raising red heifers, and actually was how they found out that there were some red heifers in Israel at that time that they could go get from the brother of Diamantina. And so they not only fixed the ephod, but they ended up getting another red heifer out of it, and were able to continue the ceremony of the red heifers. So again, when these rabbis found out that the brother of the rancher with the red heifers was a gem dealer like Diamantina, it was just one of those moments where they couldn't contain their excitement.